Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Why do I have on shades? Because we at the picnic, y'all. We at the barbecue. We at the little family reunion. And your girl is vegan. So what do you do for the vegans at the barbecue? I'm going to tell you. You get you some jackfruit, not pulled pork. Look at that. And some crispy green beans. Look at it. Look at it. I'm going to take these off because y'all look mighty dark. Hey. So today we are trying, oh Lord, I don't forget the brand name. You saw the picture of the jackfruit that we got from the commissary, but you can get it in the grocery store. These are potato rolls. Oh my God, this is gonna be messy. I ain't bringing that napkin. One back. Yep, okay. Let's try it together, y'all. I'm nervous. Mm-hmm. I forgot my. Please. Right. Don't drop it on your shirt. Right? That's good. Please. Y'all don't always have to have porks. Okay? Jackfruit. Mm-hmm. All I have on here is a little mayonnaise. Now, what I wish I would have remembered was some coleslaw. Put you some coleslaw on your pulled pork sandwich. Fire. It comes already sauced in the pack. All I added was a little bit of honey barbecue sauce of my own and some smoked salt and some onion powder. That was it. That's good, guys. We in a different location today, so ignore all the background stuff. I know these are by Bird's Eye. You just stick them in the oven. And mess around, let them get cold though. I ain't even asked y'all, how y'all doing today? Hey. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are staying safe still, because, you know, COVID's still out there. I'm gonna get my drink. And we're back. Hey. Got some water. Next time I'm gonna put some lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles on here too, or same. But it's good. This is like a really good. Who what? It's cold. They're not hot no more. I'm sorry. DJ. Look. I fell on the floor. Anyway. Yeah. These are good. This is like a jackfruit sloppy joe. And the texture of it gives that pulled pork kind of feeling without the meat. It's Ash Wednesday today. Are y'all giving up anything for Lent this year? I already started with the giving up meat. The thing I need to give up is sugar. Me and Sugar got a real tight relationship. I love her, she love me. And people don't realize when you say you're giving up sugar, it's sugar in some of everything. I'm sure there's some sugar in this ranch somewhere. I like 1 gram of sugar in this stuff. So, anyway. Besides this sandwich, I want to talk to y'all real quick about another series, you know, like a good limited series, okay? If you like crime stories, TJ Bartholomew, we should have put you in the chair again. If y'all like crime stories, The Worst Roommate Ever is... Oh, wow. It's a wow. Hold on. The Worst Roommate Ever is a show on Netflix. It's like 5 episodes talking about different situations with different roommates. Baby, I'm only going to tell you about the first episode because the first episode had me floored. Come here, T. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on, Papa. Come here. TJ, come over here. Come here. Y'all excuse me. TJ, come. Come over here. Come here. Come on. Yes, come on in here. Come on. There you go. Say hey to the people. Hey to the people. All right, you gonna be quiet now? I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, on the first episode, it's an episode, I think it's called Call Me Grandma. There was an old lady, who had a boarding house. She boarded people who had like mental issues and whatnot that basically collect a check. And this was back in the 80s when they used to send paper checks. So, oh, I forgot that baby name. We'll call him John. So John had a social worker who was looking for a place to put him after he got out of rehab and all these things. So she went and interviewed and looked at the place for John. Okay? It looked nice on the surface. Everything looked fine. Everybody seemed healthy or whatever have you. So she felt comfortable putting him there. He was doing his thing. He was, they were checking on him or whatever. But all of a sudden, he wasn't nowhere to be found. The social worker was reaching out. They talking about he went to be with his family in Mexico and he'll be back soon, blah, blah, blah. The social worker stated that they didn't know nothing about his family. He had no connection to family. That's the reason why he was put into this situation. So, they look at... There you go. Give my baby a green bean. Spoiled self. Anyway, so... There was another young man there. We'll call him Bill. that the social worker was like, Bill, what's up? Have you seen John? And he was like, no. And she said, is everything okay there? And he said, no. Jane always digging holes in the backyard. It's weird. She always digging holes. So the lady goes by there, she looking, she trying to find this man. And they do a wellness check. They can't find him. So the lady told Bill, and the rest of the residents to lie to the police when they got there, to tell them that John had gone to the family. But Bill was smart enough to know to write a note to the police officer telling them that she told them to lie. So they take him down, Bill down to the police station, and she always digging holes outside in the back. I don't know what she's doing, but she always digging in big holes and blah, blah, blah. So they go, the police, I forgot what made them go officially. I think he said that they went and got the search warrant or whatever. They go to the house to check it. So they start digging. Now, this was the 80s. Police stuff was a little different. A lot different. They digging in the lady yard now. They come across some stuff, some material. I forgot how he described it. Like leather. First they had some cloth, then he had something. He pulled something out that was like leather. Turns out that leather was skin, human skin. They started pulling out bones. He found a femur bone, and now we getting somewhere. But these bones was decayed for a while, so they was like, I know this can't be John because this body been here for a minute. So they start digging in other places in the yard. Now this is where I'm like, excuse me, officer, you is real dumb. Y'all tell me in the comments how y'all feel about this. The lady comes out and was like, Officer Joe Blow, I want to go have coffee with my nephew across the street at the hotel right over there. And he was like, she said, am I under arrest? And they were like, no. Because they didn't have sufficient evidence yet. You just found somebody human bones. You mean to tell me? Okay, so he walks the lady across the street to the diner at the hotel. Well, she was going to meet her nephew. Well, no doggone nephew. She go over there. He saw her. Walks back to the house. Keeps digging. They find a grave. John is in it. They knew it was John because the person was not as decayed as the rest of the bones they found. And he was over 200 pounds. Now, this lady was not a big lady to be dragging those big old bodies, but she did it. So in this thing, they talked about her history. At one point, she was a prostitute. And then she became a madam. She went to jail at one point for drugging people and stealing their money. She was roofing guys and stealing their money. She went to jail for 5 years. She got out of jail. Apparently, she was living with this lady who mysteriously died. Now, this is the other thing in the 80s. The lady called the coroner after they picked up this lady's body and told them she committed suicide. And they took her at her word. This lady had tons of drugs in her system. Tons. And the lady had been giving her these drinks of codeine and acetaminophen and something that started with an M. It was like a whole bunch of chemicals in this thing that she was drugging this lady till the lady died. Now her son came by the house and checked on her, and she was like, "Oh, your mom's not feeling too good, or whatever. She in there resting." So he goes in the room now. I was like, "Oh, excuse me." Goes in the room. The lady's still alive and starts crying. Like she's got tears running down her eyes, but she can't talk. And she's not talking to him. So it's just like, in my head, I'm like, okay, my mama, I'm finna get you out of here and take you to the doctor to see what's wrong with you. Why is you crying? And why is you not moving? And why are you not talking? And you talked before. He left, and like a day later, the lady was dead. Okay. Now, I ain't trying to say because there's Caucasians. Anyway, so they trusted this lady. She got away with that murder because she told the coroner that the lady committed suicide. They took it and put it on there that it was suicide, knowing that she had done killed that lady. She befriended a man in prison when she was in prison, and when she got out, they hooked up or whatever. His behind went missing. So when they was in her yard digging, they found 7 or 8 bodies in her yard. Then when the people heard the news and they recognized Jane on the news, the people who was the kids of the man who disappeared after she got out of prison, they was like, we think she had something to do with his disappearance. We can't find him. So the police in another town, because she was in Sacramento, and in another town, told the people, oh, we had a John Doe a while back, and it turned out to be their daddy. This lady had killed at least 9-10 people. Yeah. I was like, she was a true serial killer. And she talking about, in one interview, she was like, I used to be a good person. When? Anyway, y'all, she went to prison. She died in prison. I think she was 82 when she died in prison. This was just the first episode. I didn't even tell y'all all of the backstory because it's a lot. It is 5 episodes. Like I said, worst roommate ever on Netflix. Y'all need to go check it out. I binge watched the whole thing in one day because I love crime stories. I love true crime stories too. But one story on there had me in tears. I think it was the second. I think it was the second story that had me in tears because that ain't even make no sense. But let me tell y'all something. I ain't gonna never have no roommates, knock on wood. Other than these kids I pay for. Other than that, we ain't doing no roommates because these folks is out here crazy. And the biggest thing is stop putting stuff on Craigslist. That's where the crazy people be. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this little mukbang and my little pulled pork sandwich that's actually made of jackfruit. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to my channel, hey, I'm JBL. I'm the crazy lady behind the camera. They be doing new stuff and eating new foods and talking about shows and whatnot. Anyways, I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.